Okay, so this is PlayStation Plus. Free games. And the first one we're going to do is ModNation Racers Road Trip. Now, I want to say I really like this game, but I can't. I want to like it, but there are a lot of problems. So, let's get started. So, ModNation Racers Road Trip is a kart racing game, in the style of Mario Kart, anything like that. You got, drift boosting, weapon power-ups, boosting like that, those stuff. But it's also got a few other things. So, what's cool about it, there's a track editor. You can make your own tracks. So let's go into this. First of all, now, one of my big problems with the game is the UI is awful. Well, it in concept, it should work brilliantly, but it's really fiddly. And so here you are. You basically have to roll it that way. Say edit or new track. So let's edit a track we've already done, which I don't know how we get to. These are pre-made tracks. You can just edit. These are my tracks, right? So I just made this quick little track as a show, just to see what it was like. And at first it's cool, but the user interface is so fiddly. It's really, really fiddly. Loading times are, okay, I guess, but they're not great. So here you are. So I'm doing a test drive, and as you can see, the graphics aren't that bad. They're not that bad. They're pretty decent. One thing I would say is that the car handling is really good. It's a lot of fun to drive around, to do drifts, and boosting. It's a hell of a lot of fun. So let's actually mod the track, and we can go into edit. This is the edit mode. So you have it here. Move the camera like this, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see already, one of the biggest problems of the game is the frame rate chugs. It really chugs. Especially in the races where there's projectiles going off, explosions going off. It really chugs. But let's have a look at this. So I'm going to change my road surfaces. You just tap it. Oh, as you can see, the user interface is very fiddly. So you got ice there, tap which one I want it to change to. I can just slide my finger along to change it to all of it. Bridges and tunnels, place it down. You can zoom the camera in and out. I don't know if you can tell, the frame rate really chugs. So you can place one there. So it's kind of cool, but oh my god, the frame rate. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The track, I really do actually like the track editor. It's really cool, but like I said, the UI is pretty poor, and its frame rate chugs. Alright, place another. There you go. So as you can see, the designs are pretty cool for the stuff. Fences. Put fences down. So go back. So you tap that to get back to this. Then I gotta go place props. And it's all a little bit fiddly, especially if you got freaking big fingers. Right, so you can put props down. These are props, and I don't know if you can see over here. As you can see over here, I've put 3 props down already. Put the farm house down, a few pigs down. You got architecture, foliage, terrain. As you see, there's quite a cool bit of stuff. I can't remember. There was something I was doing. I think it was this. As you can see here, I was putting this all around here, so you can do like some cool. Oh god! What did I just place? Don't know. Oh, I just placed that. Holy! I didn't mean to press that. So if you make a mistake, you can just press the left bumper, and it will delete the last thing you did. So probably this one now. Nope. Why won't you let me? What the hell? They're huge. The things I'm placing down are huge. I don't mean to place them down. You know, as you can see, quite a lot of stuff. Signs, race props. You know, good variety of stuff to put down. And you got booster pads, you know, stuff like that. Weapon pods, weapon pickups, props, crates, barrels. Triggers, blockers, jumps. Put a jump down like that. So you just put a jump down. But it's all a bit slow and fiddly, like it's like it just can't handle it. And these are the stuff you've already put down. So what is that one? So put that down there. You can make like a cool like kind of edge thing. Make it look kind of cool. You also put one, I believe, in the track a bit, so you can do that. So you can make the track a bit smaller. Make dodge obstacles. You can put objects inside other objects, which I like, to make some cool, like, abstracty stuff. Okay. You can also mod the terrain, basically raise terrain. As you can see over here, I've lifted up the terrain up here, and then you can also flatten it and stuff like that. Which is actually, this is actually a bit fiddly. You can finger sculpt. So here I can just go like this, and it will do stuff. So I can like go like that. So raise the ground up a bit, and as you can see, the frame rate just chugs. And it's actually hard to tell what this actually is here. Like, what is this? It's kind of difficult to tell. So we can put this down. So you go raising it up. Put like a star stamp in the ground, which is kind of cool. But it's all, like I said, it's just a bit fiddly, and with the frame rate, it just doesn't work well. I'll just put foliage down, stuff like that. Global settings, and then you can exit and save. So let's just exit. Yes, yeah, fine. Let's save. There you go. Yes. As you can see, it's fiddly. But I believe this was one of the first games to come out on PS Vita. So maybe, I don't know. I don't think that's any excuse. Alright, so let's actually get into the racing in a racing game. So you have, well, you've also got, you can also change the look of your character, and you can also change the look of your cart. There's loads of different carts to try. You can randomize. As you can see, randomize. It's pretty cool designs. And there you go, GDD. Get some pretty cool cart designs. You can go select different cart type. So you got stuff like this. But you can't. One thing is you can't actually use the goddamn thing for this. You can't use any of the buttons. You have to use this. That's nice. You got loads of different cart designs. They look pretty awesome. They're pretty cool. You've also got special ones, stuff like that. You've got right. we've got shop station, which I don't really know what this is, but in when you're racing, there are these like tokens laid out you can collect, and this is just like a random thing. So let's just do that, and I'll get a random collectible. So there you go. I got a different kart body type, go-kart, which is pretty cool. And you got race station. You got the share station where you can publish your own maps. You've got them, they're fiddly as hell. Download creations, manage creations, and you mod explorer, creation leaderboards, mod explorer leaderboards, time trial leaderboards, and term of view. So this is basically like the Little Big Planet style, where you can make your own tracks and then share it with everyone. And so you got quick race, you got obviously time trial, you got career, and you've also got AD hoc race, which I don't know what that is. You'll notice a glaring omission here. There's no online. Are you serious? In a kart racing, in a racing game in general, there's no online. Wow. That's not good. That's not good. That's really bad. So, but let's show you the actual racing in the game. So here I'm on tour 2. Start the race. Race 8. Accept this challenge. So, like I said, the actual racing is a lot of fun, very fast. The cars handle really nice, the animations are really nice. Another problem, the graphics are okay, but it's so grey. As you can see, it's like there's no colour. So here we are in the race. As you can see, the frame rate's okay now. It's not great, but it's okay. Obviously, you got drifting. But as you can see, the frame rate already starts to chug a bit. It makes it very difficult to control your car in very fast situations. So you obviously got drifting. You got your drift. You got like your nitro bar here, which you can get out by doing big jumps. You know, drifting. What's cool is, as well as using it as a boost, you can also use it as a shield, which depletes it very fast, but you can stop from getting hit, which is actually pretty cool, which most kart games don't do. Now obviously you've also got your standard type of weapons. Problem being is, I very rarely use them, because I just don't see that much of a reason to. It's really not that difficult, and you just don't really need to use it. You can just race and win like that. As you can see, the graphics, oh god, it's got killed by something. The graphics are fine, but it's very grey and drab, and it's not that nice, and there isn't that much track variety. There isn't that much. I mean, compare this to Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, and that game is full of colour, it's fast, the tracks are really awesome, crazy, you know. And the driving, I would say, is better in this, but that's the only thing that's better. I mean, there's no online. Like I said, the graphics are okay, but they're very grey. The frame rate is an issue. As you can see, it's okay here, but there isn't that much on this track. But when you get to like other track, like you can see, the frame rate just chugged. Oh my god, look at that frame rate, Jesus! You can barely even tell what's going on. But in like big moments when there's rockets going past, where you need to be paying attention so you can dodge them, the frame rate just chugs, which is a real shame, because I would really like to play this, but the frame rate is, you know, it makes it, you know, it brings the enjoyability level down quite a bit, and the fact there's no online, and you know, there's really no real reason to play this. You can create your own tracks, but it's a bit fiddly, and there isn't that much, you know, track design. You know, there's like a nice world, a city world, you know, nothing really, there's not even a lava world or anything like that. It's, like I said, there's like no colour. I'm actually going to lose here. Oh my god, look at that frame rate. Look at that frame rate. Let's use a weapon. How much are you going to lose? I came third, but it doesn't matter if you come third because it's a championship. So you don't actually have to win every race. See, I'm still in first place overall. And then you unlock new items, stuff like that. And then you can go back, customize your character, customize your cart. And then we go on to the next race. It seems like maybe this was rushed out to just make a game for the Vita, because I believe this came out on the launch title, as a launch title, and I believe ModNation Races was very popular on the PS3, and it seems really good, but it just seems really rushed. You know, performance, UI, no multiplayer. You know, graphics are okay, super bland. Really grey. As you can see, look how grey it looks. It looks grey. Doesn't get you very pumped. But the racing is a lot of fun, which I guess you could say that's all that matters. But you know, the frame rate basically sometimes makes it almost impossible to tell what's going on. So obviously you've got jumps, you can do spins to get more nitrous. The drifting's a lot of fun. The cars handle really nicely, really nicely. They feel like they have a decent amount of weight. They land really nicely. You know, the animations are really good on the carts. It's just a shame then that everything else is kind of a bit of a mess and undercooked. You see, as soon as you start drifting, with that smoke effect coming off your tyres, it like drops the frame rate really badly. You can also ram into people by using the right analog stick, left and right. You can look behind yourself. You can do taunts. I don't know how to do taunts. Yes, you can do taunts behind you, left, right as well. But it's such a shame because the racing is a lot of fun. It's a real shame. Uh-oh. Just destroyed me. And I do not believe you can even throw projectiles behind you, but I don't know if you can or not. But it doesn't seem to be a way to do that, you know, like you normally would. So if you're in first place all the time, like I said, there's no real reason to use the weapons because you can't put them behind you, like in a normal kart game. Okay, so that is ModNation Racers. Sadly, you know, it has a lot of potential. The racing's a lot of fun, but everything else, the UI, performance, you know, graphics are fine, but it's really grey. No online, no, that's unforgivable, and it just feels like it was rushed, you know, to meet the launch of the PS Vita, which is a real shame because the racing is a lot of fun. You know, it's one of the actual racing is one of the best I've played in a kart game. It's just a shame that everything else isn't very good.